something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Whoa. All right, Meld Riftstone. Well, this lets you hire new pawns. I think I'm cool with my pawns. I don't think I need. Leave the rift. Set as pawn quest. Pawns and rift. Leave the rift. I think I like my pawns. Excuse me, sir.
Scholarly learning depends on the right input.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
I probably should.
Let's see. What can we do without?
But first, let me loot some more stuff. Another ladder there, interesting. What's with the ballista? So rudely shot my griffin. Seeker's tokens. There are 240 of these tokens scattered across the land, hidden in all sorts of out-of-the-way and unexpected places. Bring them to a guild hall, and you'll receive special rewards. And then, as your collection progresses, bring them to a guild hall, and you will receive special rewards now, and then as your collection progresses. Okay.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Excuse me. I think there's another chest in there. I just dropped. No. Oh, whoa, whoa, hold on.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I do like her enthusiasm. Okay.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, it's what's her face?
Waitstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Lest we lose it. Hail.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
All right.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Well, you ought not strain yourself.
All right, so nothing new from her.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
Don't stumble around in the dark. Okay, we've read that before. Was that the exclamation point? I wish there was a There's no sort of key, is there? It tells you what. Oh, that's Leonard's house. Okay. Riftstone, Apothecary, Ulrica's house. So the flags are basically locations in a bench. Okay, I think we've. Let me run down here real quick, but I think we've hit everybody. Do want to go busting into random houses? Do we? No. Can I go through the window? No.
Off the market I go.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Not much going on.
All right, I think we went up this way last time. I think we're good. Gonna be thorough here.
Well met, sir.
And by thorough, we're gonna steal everything from this entire village that we can. Okay, cool.
Oh dear. Make haste then. We must leave anon.
All right, let us leave anon. I'm ready now.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
Let us be on our way.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
Look, you were the first three that I met.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Oh, does she empower our weapons? Cool. Yeah, I should really look at all their skills and see what they do. I was just like, you're a wizard or a mage, you're hired. First one I came across.
Let us see what you're made of.
Was that a healing bubble? Yes. Hold on. Let's see. Items. Let me eat an apple here.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Lest hope be one.
Oh, it's like, is there an emergency? What's going on here?
Well done.
Harpies.
will protect you.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
La 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 la.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Me either. Let's see. You guys gonna wait for us? So my pawns will loot the bodies too. That's cool. Looks like. Oh, one goblin
Well worth the
horn.
effort of breaking it.
Let's see what's down here. She's already going. Let's see here. Some debris. Waterlogged debris.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
All right, all right. Was this a bag of gold? Nice. mm,
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
what obstacle is it referring to? Oh, there's a giant rock.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful...
Oh, really? I feel like we're getting off the beaten. We should follow the guy. Although I feel like he's now going somewhere weird. So I had to see what was down there.
As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And? I
Oh!
have objections.
Hey, anomaly. How'd I survive that? I don't know. I have a very hard head, apparently. Oh no, rotten apple? That's no good. Didn't realize it was rotten. So your apples can go bad. All right. Let's see. Debilitations are negative statuses with effects that range from inflicting damage to steady intervals to making targets invulnerable or vulnerable. I didn't land on that. They are not exclusive to the arisen in their pawns, but can be inflicted on enemies as well. Okay. Discard. Oh, so your stuff goes bad. Ugh. Oh, all my stuff just went bad. That sucks. Okay. Okay, good to know.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I mean, I don't know. It was kind of head first.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down. No! The prison has been poisoned!
Do I have like an audio emote slot open? Or for an icon? Do I Twitch emote? Maybe. I need to look. I feel like I got some recently, but they may be animated
Ingredients
ones
are
only.
plentiful
I need to double
hereabouts.
check.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Why? What do you have in mind?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Oh, you're making animated ones. Okay. Oh, the thief, yeah, he seems fun. I kind of want to try the fighter
Found
too.
our foe well and true. Well, I'm sure there's still room. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I feel like I'm losing the guy. I'm supposed to be following you. There we go.
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it.
Oh, I just know it. Let's see. We already have an archer.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Oh, I said cancel. Continue on. How many actually? Oh, wait, what is she doing?
Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
Huh. Okay, flattery will get you everywhere. Let's see. So how many? I have 0 RC. Quest guide, no. Rating, oh, you can rate them. Interesting. Specialization, none. Inclination, simple. Let's hold off. We already have an archer. So far, I've just hired the first ones I've come across. We're going to be a little more selective. Although, I assume party size is max of 4. I have no idea.
No! The risen has been poisoned! Excellent. I could have done no better.
I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true.
All right, I'm going to bury these apples while they're fresh.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot
I shall heal you at once.
Yes, please heal me at
Hold
once.
him, please.
I wonder how long the poison lasts. Probably should just take a potion. Still poisoned. Alright, so I need to figure out some things that can cure poison. Health. Used to cure the blighted debilitation. All right. Well, I guess let's Detoxifying, okay. Where is it? See if that did it. Yes, cool.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
I feel like we've
Oh,
just
don't
gone in
mind
a
me.
giant circle.
These things happen.
Yeah, this is where we set off from. Sir? Dost thou require a map? Well, what the fuck? Huh. I thought you were taking us to the capital or whatever. Stab him. No, funny things apparently is this game's NPCs are use so much CPU. Some people have started killing all like the unnecessary NPCs in an attempt to
Oi,
increase
where do you
game
think you're
performance.
going? Our destination is the border checkpoint.
Okay. Yeah, kill all NPCs to boost FPS. That's a little drastic. Hopefully a patch will come out before too long that'll improve things. Okay, we're not going to go off the beaten path here. We're just going to follow this guy. Hold on, let me see your quests. Travel to the capital to affirm your identity. Oh, great, now it's raining. I am drenched.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
So far, every pawn I've seen has been a hot lady. I don't know why. Oh, let's see. Are you you're a fighter?
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
What does it add to? What does that do? Add to favorites. Does that mean you can go back and hire them at any time from a
At
stone?
last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
They're all thirst traps. I mean, I hired the first 3 pawns that I came across, and they're all women. Not that it matters. It's just interesting. I may have seen one guy along the way, but yeah. All right, let's get to this town or city, wherever we're going.
Yon statue makes for a fine
I don't
landmark.
know how it works yet.
Why
I'm
don't we
determined
go
not
take
to let
a
anybody
look?
die. I think you can resurrect them. So I feel like it's just a matter of you choosing the party you want based on.
Speak to me another time.
Oh, you're on duty. Sorry.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
You finished the Might mode already? It's in a tough shape though.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
Oh, you finished the eyes. Okay.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you.
Oh, yeah, eyes are a tough shape.
As I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
If we stand by the fire, do we get... Status. Condition drenched. Doused in water, lightning attacks are more likely to make you benumbed. And ice attacks are more likely to leave you ice-bound. Benumbed. Interesting. Interesting choice of... I'm benumbed.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Learned a new word must be used 3 times in a sentence. Yeah, benumbed. That's not a word I've ever... Is that actually a real word, or is it just a benumbed? Benumbed, yeah. To be deprived of physical or emotional feeling. I feel like just numb would also work. The heck was that? The entire mountain just collapsed.
Is everyone all right?
Funk. Run over by a... It's more of a modern English word, yeah.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Goblins approach!
What are we
We
doing?
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Blah, 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 blah.
Let my magic strike you an elemental boost.
A flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Nicely done.
I shan't let them harm you.
Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I'm grappled, you see?
Which, the silver things. Like the things on the upper, the lower and upper portions, like the things on the top and the bottom. They're just, you know, really sort of a decoration. I don't think they serve any purpose, but to kind of just look cool, honestly.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Gathering of beasts. Oh! It's another violent stabbing. Yeah, my logo or icon thing, whatever you want to call it, it's always been kind of a work in progress. I both like it and don't like it.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I feel like I should probably rest at this campfire. This is a campfire? Make camp. Equip skills without camping. What does that do? Biting wind dashes past the target with blades extended, followed by further slashes when using the same attack on contact. Press the button to activate. Press it again to unleash the attack. Huh. So I can only change the skills on my main pawn. The other ones are kind of built in. Interesting. Does that mean, do the other pawns not level up? So does Marie and Morgan not level up? That's kind of weird.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
History photo mode. Yeah, these have, yeah, weird.
Come.
What's annoying? What happens if you hire a pawn? Like, you've got to be able to level them up somehow, right?
New perspective.
All right, so we came from. We're on a long journey. Where are we going anyway? Can't see it on the map.
What's this? We're trapped.
What do we got? Cyclops?
Fie! A Cyclops!
Wait, his name is
They did it
Anthony?
out of our gear of all places.
Oh, jeez.
A Cyclops! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemies.
What should the colors of the iris and people be? I don't know. You can, whatever you think looks good.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use our rage to our advantage?
Is he leader?
Stab you in your kneecap.
I grant your weapon a magic spoon. This torrent will be employed for our own ends.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt you catch up those unaware.
Yeah, go, Aria. Stab him right in the neck.
Let us finish this. Bring the beast down.
Strike fast, then true, and our quarry shall fall.
Let's see, I should probably get down before I fall.
Lord save our best.
I think I know.
All right, Cyclops down.
You have my gratitude, sir. Should seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
All right, so we got some stuff. Got some bones. A powerful current, eh? So can I break these rocks? I feel like it's a bad idea. Ah! I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Thanks. Yeah, good work. Almost kill everybody in the prayer. There's the cart. Wait! So we ride the cart. Let's ride the cart this time.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Yeah. Let's accompany them.
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
It'll be our first ox cart ride.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
As I keep picking up stuff.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Morgan? Well, I guess they walk.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So, is this actually faster travel? Oh, doze off. Get up. Right. I guess let's doze off.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Oh no. Sound like harpies.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
All right. I'm just enjoying my nap.
Look, Master! Goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Use these blades to smite our enemies.
Cool. Heal up in the bubble.
I like that.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! I like the little high
Since
five.
we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way?
I accompany them.
All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I finish my nap. If you doze, it's faster, yeah. It's funny that taking the ox cart is even slower than walking if you don't fall asleep, I feel like. He's in no hurry. Alright, supposedly in Vernworth is where your frame rate's just tanks, so we'll see. Too many NPCs. Need a dragon to come by. Didn't have the population.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, 'twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, really?
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
I don't understand.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
Okay, interesting.
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
What do we got here? Both Vermund and Batal regard the Scourge of the Dragon as a matter of the utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid as well as to assist the evacuation of the populace and with scouting missions as needed. In such as an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty. Okay.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Excuse me.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
Tell the truth, lie. He's standing right there. Norman, what do we say? Lie, tell truth. Let's lie.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt.
I know, and literally he's right behind me. I feel like Norman deserves to lose him if he didn't see him standing there.
In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
All right, listen.
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Go get him, Norman. Ha ha! Okay. Right. What do we got here? Oxcart Station, Smithy, Armory, Sundries, let's see, Inn, Guild Thing, Merchant Vendor, Riftstone, okay. The Barbary, Oxcart, all right. Yeah, not smooth.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
The monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
All right, what do we got here?
Have you need of me?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have
All
yourself a look.
better of arms. All right, let's see. What do you have to buy? Sword, broadsword, cutthroat, stilettos, ironclad staff, anchor to heaven, iron shield. Okay. Enhance equipment. Let's see. You have the requisite materials to hand, and if you have the materials to hand, you can enhance your equipment at any shop. Go to the forge. Consider enhancing your equipment according to your level and fighting style. Let's see. There are several styles of smithing used to enhance. Use an enhancement, and each one produces a different result, such as moderate all-around improvements or significant increases in magic or might. Choose the style that is most compatible with your preferred equipment and approach to combat. Okay, that's cool. So if I want to, let me just see here. Enhance criteria. Required materials held / needed. 41G. So it improves strength. Reduces weight. Interesting.
Apologies, sir, but we've not got any archer staves or great swords in stock at the moment. Goods aren't flowing as freely as they used to, see. Seems monsters have gotten a taste for our ox carts. Strangely enough, 'tis the arms shipments that are being targeted the most. I just hope this doesn't mean the beasts are gaining in intellect. So far, no one's done a thing about it. And if this keeps on, my business is doomed.
Hey, son.
I hesitate to ask, but what of you, sir? Should you take interest in aiding my plight, pray speak to the guild head, Klaus.
All right, speak to the guild head and we
buying?
can do that.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I
We
wish I
got
knew your restraint.
the armorer.
Arisen.
Hail.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only qualities what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early.
Misers die in early death. Okay. Let's see. Iron helm, hardened leather helm, plume, wizard's hat, guardian plate. Okay, rings. Increases the maximum amount can carry slightly. 6,500. I guess what we have 11,600.
If qualities you're concerned, you're in the right place.
That's very important. All right, I think I want to try to switch to. Let's
Many
find the
thanks. I
guild.
appreciate the business.
Yes, I appreciate.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
There's a ladder there. I don't see it. I don't see it. Marie? It's alright. Okay, let's find the guild. There's a chest over here, though. Do you see that?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a
Imagine how great it would be not to go to work. Would be great. Somebody's already looted this chest. How dare they? Want to be independently wealthy? Yeah, that would be nice. Oh man, yeah, frame rate is not
Shall we see if we can't
great
make our
in the
way
city.
over to it?
All right, so look, there's potion guys over there. Especially it feels like because these guys just sort of materialize as you get closer. All right. So you have been struck by lightning, so you might have a good chance of winning the lottery too. There you go. Yeah, this kind of sort of appear. I don't know. I basically have to run into one.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your
Larry.
curiosity will be rewarded.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna go take your stuff. Let's see. Treasure chest. You did open it already. Right. What is this?
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
All right. What was I supposed to do? I need to go talk to Brand at the inn, right? All right. That looks like at the inn. I mean, they make a big deal about how much CPU these, like, NPCs are using to do stuff, but I feel like they're still pretty dumb. The waiter is standing on the table. He's waiting.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Okay.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation.
You hate his armor?
It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
Go on. Tell me of the monster culling, tell me of the Queen Regent, tell me of the Magistrate. Alright, tell me.
The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land.
Our treasury is emptying.
It would be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
I accept.
I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers.
They make these big budget games, why don't they hire an expert or two to tell them how real armor should look?
Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
You do it for a couple cases of beers, honestly.
Off we go then. So long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner or later.
All right, the passage of time. Time is an ever-flowing river in this world, and activities and behaviors of its inhabitants reflect this. People are unlikely to remain in the same place all day long and may only appear in the morning, at night, or in the midday to pass the time. You either stay at an inn or to make use of one of the special seats found outdoors in set locations. Come nightfall, you'll be able to see no further than the ground at your feet. An onset of darkness summons fearsome monsters not seen by day. Explore the wilderness after sunset at your own peril, and be sure to have a lantern in your pack. Some items can be gathered will change over time, such as ripening and growing more flavorful. There will also be items that, allowed age just long enough, will become more useful when combining materials. However, this should be kept a close eye on, raw materials in particular. And okay. Certain objects and structures can be destroyed by your attacks or regenerate after a set amount of time has passed. Similarly, fruits, berries, and other gatherables will grow back after time. All right. I'm going to check the Discord real quick. Yeah, it looks cool. Is it just an eyeball? All right, quests. Monster culling. The looted bow. It's a bow I want to give to, let's see, give to Marie. Okay. Do I like tails or wings or both? If I had to choose, probably wings.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
I don't know if I should take all these at once.
Do
Let's
not
not
forget
take all of
that
them at
we work
once.
to service.
All right, let's go find the guild hall, which was where? Birdwing, batwing, or dragon wings? You think bat wings will fit? All right, go for bat
This
then.
ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
You keep talking about a ladder, and I don't see it.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
All
on the
right,
road,
rest,
despite
organize,
the hour.
storage, deposit. Let's see. Combine. Let's see. Recover a great deal of health. Let's do that. Aged stonefish. Experiment. Oh, use recipe. Okay. So we can make 2 combined fish plus fish. We can make dried fish. So a lot of stuff can make the healing potion. Okay, all right. 1 dried fish. Cool. A dried fish plus thing with green. Let's do... Okay, interesting. G, what is optimized? Optimized for weight. Weird, okay. All right, what can we deposit here? Seeker's token. Missive to the captain. Where's there sort of a deposit all button? Copper ore. All right, Larry, what are you carrying? Oh man, I'm having to do I really have to manage all their stuff? Marie, all right. How do I get you to drop things? Deposits combined with draw. So it's got to be in my inventory, huh? Interesting. Wait. I feel like if I am If I'm here, I should be able to. Hmm.
Much obliged.
Well, let's see. Still haven't found the guild hall yet. Is it over in here? Or is it down below? Let's see, is there a guild hall here? Riftstone Pawn Guild was outside, okay. Pawn Guild. I'm gonna fall down these stairs in the middle of the night. Oh, it's in the basement.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall.
Greetings.
Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you
All
with,
right,
simply say the word.
let's see. Change vocation. I want to change back to. Let's see. So we cannot acquire that yet. Hey, Onspeak. How's it going? I think I want to go with warrior. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. But I think we need to complete something first. All right, so Laria. Good weekends? Yeah, it was a good weekend. How about you? Augments metal. Augments your physical defense. All right, I feel like that's good for her. Steel Foundation uses to reduce fall damage. Oh, actually, good for me. Pretty good if you like sleep. I do like sleep. I do. I don't get nearly enough of it these days, I feel like. Let's see. Let's do airward dash, huh? Airward dash on V. Okay.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins.
Well, let's find those goblins.
So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Give seekers
Have you
tokens.
found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
I have 1 seekers token. Okay, received fairy stone. All right, so gives you stuff. Cool, okay. A charming corset.
Certain vocations are unavailable at Let me see. What else? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Let's see, heard some people in the tavern talking about a shop over the rest of town, a scrap store they called it. Doesn't sound like much, but apparently you can have forgeries made there. Reckon the grimoire I lost all that coin on. There's one of them. Maybe I could mayhap I could earn it back by making some forgeries of my own and selling them off to collectors. All right, I need to... What do I need to do here? Go back to the inn.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared
Organized
all right on
storage,
the road?
withdraw. I need... a superior trusty sword. Would like a superior round shield. Would like some of that. Some of that. Okay.
Despite the hour.
Despite the hour. Okay, I want to deposit my old stuff. Deposit. All right, deposit that. And that. That. How's the game treating me? Okay. Been okay so far. Definitely, I don't know. Let's rest until morning.
Shall we get some rest then?
Hasn't grabbed me yet. But we're still very early on.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
A new day.
All right, so I want to equip. Whip. Whip. Pants are you can't, so that you have to equip the pants automatically. Interesting. Okay. Let me pause with these daggers. Who left me flowers? That's nice. All right, we're upstairs.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former...
Okay.
Hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find.
I know where to find you.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
I've had enough. No more!
Yelling about? What's going on?
What a waste.
I'll not stand for this.
What?
You'll show them.
Okay. Interesting.
Why don't you?
What are they all doing? Everybody seems to be in a panic.
I can't even think straight.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
Energy, sure.
Much appreciated.
All right, quests. Okay, you will need to procure a weapon of your own if you wish to register as either a sorcerer or a warrior. All right, let's go. Let's go find these monsters. Let's start, I don't know, let's go over here first, maybe? Set waypoint.
Round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
That is a big ox.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have
All
you
right,
got
I will
to
hear him out.
lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient.
All right, I'll accompany the cart.
Splendid. I knew now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Okay, so when does this thing wait the ox cart?
Quite the predicament.
So is the cart here? Can we just board?
This ox cart's bound for Mel.
Yes, I know.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Let's see, ox carts are relatively safe means to travel between towns. There are services available for regular intervals. For some of gold, you need, all right. How you spend the journey is up to you. You can enjoy the scenery rolling slowly by or doze off and make the road feel much shorter. Ox cart raids and monster attacks are not unheard of, however, so it's advisable to be prepared for battle just in case.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
Is that the all aboard bell?
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. Whatever am I to do?
I don't know. I'm all for like realism and stuff, but I feel like They're making a big deal about how much like these NPCs are like, you know, all their impacts are being calculated in real time throughout the world and blah, 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 blah. But they still seem pretty dumb. They run into things, they bump into stuff, they try to climb over weird things.
Harm in picking a few.
Everything takes forever to do. I feel like they're just kind of making excuses a little bit. Right, I'm gonna doze off, otherwise we're gonna be here all morning on this cart. Hey, we made it. I guess I can just get up in anytime I want.
We have reached our destination.
Okay.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
All right, so I need to deliver the thing to Sir.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
Makes it key for 3,000. Ring of Aggression. Boosts strength. Some expensive rings. Interesting, you just sell these letters, huh?
Pleasure doing business with.
Dried spud. Huh. Exquisite dried spud. Okay.
Nothing caught your eye? Ugh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Ever prudent. All right, so we're looking for what's his face, Sir. Let's see, maybe he's in his house? Where was his house? Right there. No. Maybe he's in the inn? No. All right, I need to take a quick bio break. Stretch my legs, I'll be back in a minute.